Welcome back to Tabletop Tactics. Lawrence here with Beard, and today the hammers of Titan are about to descend on an imperial world that is ridden with a demonic incursion. We aim to crush the demon with our hammers and behead them with our blades.
That's right, the Eye of Terror is torn open, and leading the demons today is the king himself, Be'lakor, to rid this galaxy of these foul gremlins. It's demonic incursion time, baby! Let's open up the Warp Rift and let the demons in. Be'lakor is going to be leading my army of chaos today. Be'lakor is very, very good indeed. He's very tough, lots of wounds, he's very, very potent in combat, and he does give some nice buffs to my army, which I pick at the beginning of each battle round so I can be selective in what he is giving them. Second in command, we have a Demon Prince. This Demon Prince's Mark of Tzeentch, it has wings, and I have also bestowed upon it the Everstave enhancement, which means that his Inferno Cannon is really tasty. I get another 3 shots for him being Mark of Tzeentch, so it's 6 shots, and it can add 2 to the strength of the weapon and 6 to the range if I'm in the Shadow of Chaos, or less otherwise. But it does make his shooting quite potent, which is very nice indeed. We then have big smelly Daddy Rotigus up next. Rotigus is an absolute rotter. He's toughness 12. He's going to be pretty hard to chew through. There are some arguments to go for a Great Uncleon, because you can give the Great Uncleon a really cool enhancement for a 4-up Feel No Pain in the Shadow of Chaos. But I wanted to run Rotigus. He's got some cool ranged abilities. He has the option as well to give +1 damage to Nurgle units in combat. So he can be very good, and he should be a nice distraction against the Grey Knights. Moving on then, we have some Blood Letters. No character to join the Blood Letters today. But they can deep strike in. They've got a banner and they have a musician, so they've got +1 to their charge. So hopefully I can deep strike them in and do some business with them. We'll then move on to some Slaanesh stuff. I've got a unit of Demonettes, another nice quick unit, again with a banner and a musician, and I've added Celeste in here to lead the unit. Now Celeste is quite interesting because it can give the unit crits on 5s, but also Celeste does pump out quite a lot of good damage in melee, and also if Celeste is slain, it can get up again on a 2+ with all of its wounds remaining. So you've got to get through all of the Demonettes, which granted isn't that hard, but it should mean that Celeste can do what Celeste do, and then when they do die, they get up again and do some more what they do. I then have some Plague Bearers. This unit of Plague Bearers is unit 10. This unit of Plague Bearers also has a musician and a standard bearer, and Epidemius is leading this unit here. Epidemius gives him a 4-up invulnerable save, which is very, very nice indeed, and he does have the ability to get me some command points, but we'll see if that is possible later on in the game. We have a unit of Fiends up next, another nice quick unit that should help me with some ball control. They give a nice -1 to hit in melee with a 6-inch radius, which is very nice. I've got a unit of Flesh Hounds up next. The Flesh Hounds are another nice quick unit. Karanak is leading this unit, and he can help them go a bit quicker. I believe he allows them to re-roll advance and charges when he's leading the unit, which is very nice indeed. And then to round things off, we have a unit of 2 Beasts of Nurgle. Oh yes, the Scourge of 9th edition for Nurgle players. Very, very potent previously, still are pretty good, not pumping out mortal wounds like they used to in 9th edition. However, they do still restore all of their wounds if they're not destroyed in a phase, which is horrid, and it's being led by none other than Demonic Alan Titchmarsh, aka Horticulus Slimux. Titchmarsh is back to rain terror upon your garden. He is toughness 10 now, baby! He is very, very potent. Again, another really good combat unit, because there's quite a lack of shooting in this army. But another difficult one to chew through. Does have the ability to allow me to reroll charges as well, so another opportunity to deep strike with this unit. So they should be lots of fun indeed. That, my friends, is the list. It's 2,000 points directly on my demonic schnoz. Let's get into the next bit, whatever that is, in a moment.
Hammers of Titan fans, it's time for the Grey Knights to deep strike into action. That's right, 1995 points coming at you with the Silver Armoured Knights. Heading them up for my Warlord today is K-Dog himself, it's Kaldor Drago. Who better than he to face this demonic incursion? I'll go over all of their cool rules and what happens in game, so you can look forward to that in a moment. Next, we have a Brotherhood captain in Terminator armor. He's got my only enhancement in the list today, which is First to the Fray, making a new appearance in 10th edition. It's really interesting now. It does actually allow me to deep strike from turn 1. You have to start in reserve with the unit that he joins, which in this instance is going to be a unit of 5 Terminators. More on those in a moment. But it's a turn 1 deep strike, which is really cool. So you can protect the unit while still coming in hard and not feeling that your points are being wasted by being off the board too long. We then have the third and final character in this list, which is a Chaplain. These guys are really, really hot right now. +1 to wound is great. They do the same in Grey Knights, and they will just naturally buff the unit that I'm with, which will also be a unit of Terminators. So let's go over the Terminators, shall we? We have 2 units of 5 Terminators. Some interesting changes here in 10th. They can have Narthesiums or Apothecaries in the squad now, and they can also have banners, which I guess makes sense because it's in the kit. Now that means these Terminators can in theory bring back a model every turn if they are not killed, which could be really critical in keeping them alive. I've also got a Psy Cannon in there as well, which I do think is probably still the go-to weapon, although the other weapon options are also interesting depending on what sort of build you're going for. They've all got Nemesis Force weapons because that's what they have now. Sadly, no Nemesis Force hammer anymore, so they might struggle when it comes to things like anti-tank, but we'll have to see how they do against those big monsters and tanks as we play more games. Then we have a unit of 5 Paladins. Yes, sir. Now, weirdly, they can't have the Apothecary, okay? But they can have an Ancient. So I've got an Ancient in there with a banner as well. Not everything is modeled WYSIWYG in this army because obviously some big changes have happened, but I'm doing it, running it as you guys would expect and as what we'll probably see going forward since it's all included in the points. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't you take it? Right? So the Paladins do have the option for 2 special weapons. I have gone for the 2 Psy Cannons there, as well as, of course, their Nemesis Force weapons as standard. Now we get on to some more interesting things. So I've tried to take a little bit of variety here. I have opted to take a Grey Knight's Venerable Dreadnought. My Lucky Dreadnought has always traditionally done quite well for me, but it's also a good source of anti-tank, ranged anti-tank for the Grey Knight, so I have given him the twin las cannon. He's got some other cool rules as well, which we'll go over in game. We then have 2 Nemesis Dread Knights. These guys are really interesting now. Now they are still, you know, relatively pricey. I'm not convinced that they're the most resilient things in the world. I have given him the sword, and I've given him the both of them the swords and the heavy incinerators and the heavy Psy Cannons. Those are good weapons now. The sword is pretty good, but it's a bit sketchy when it comes to the anti-tank, where overall probably the hammer's a bit better, but it only hits on 4s. I'm really struggling to work out what sort of role these guys will fill. But when they auto-advance 6 inches and they're really fast, they're really a massive threat now, and you kind of want to run 3 of them often. So anyway, I've got 2 in this list. Let's see how they do against the Demons. Then we have 2 Purgation Squads. Hello, this is something new. Don't usually run Purgation Squads. So one of them has the Incinerators, and one of them has the Psy Cannons. They've both got really, really cool rules, such as indirect fire because of the innate psychic ability that they have now, which makes things like the Incinerators really interesting. Don't forget the entire army can deep strike too. Plus, with my army rule, I can actually remove units and then bring them back in future turns as well. So there's some real big shenanigans with the Grey Knights now. They're actually a really fast army. They're quite reliable, but do they have the punching power to take out the big stuff? Let's find out. It's the game next. Today's mission is Sites of Power. At the end of a player's command phase, objective markers in no man's land become empowered if they're controlled and have a character in range of it. Objectives stay empowered so long as at least one friendly character is in range of that objective. Players score victory points at the end of their command phase as follows: 3 victory points for each objective marker in no man's land that they control, and 3 victory points for each objective that is empowered. The player going second instead scores at the end of their turn in battle round 5. The mission can score a maximum of 15 victory points per turn and cannot be scored in the first battle round. Each player also determines if they are playing fixed or tactical for their secondary missions. Over here in this Imperial world, corrupted by you.
Yeah, not so imperial now, are we?
No, you're not actually.
Look at all this nonsense I've brought.
Look, I've got some admin to let the wonderful folks at home know. I do have some units in Deep Strike, including my captain with first to the fray. He actually has to go in Deep Strike when he takes that enhancement. But since I can come in turn 1, that's what it's all about. He's leading a unit of Terminators. I also have another unit of Paladins led by Drago in reserve, good sir.
The dog.
I also have a Purgation squad with Incinerators in reserve, good sir. That's it.
Nice. I have quite a lot in reserve as well.
Tell me a story.
My Plague Bearers with Epidemius.
Okay.
My Daemonettes with Celeste.
Okay.
And my Bloodletters.
Okay.
And my Beasts of Nurgle.
Oof.
With Auricular Slimux are all in reserve. They're going to be coming in hot, like a streak of demonic energy.
I understand, I think. So, we do need to roll to see who goes first.
We do. Why don't you? No, I'm going to go first.
Well, I think I went first last time.
Okay.
So you can roll first.
Demon roll! Oh no! But the 1 is good in old rules because reality blinks.
2 beats 1. Your first mistake, Mr. Beard, was letting me go first.
I did let you go first.
Did, yeah.
Yes.
You had absolutely every choice in the matter.
Yeah.
And you still gave me first turn.
Reality blinked. Here we are.
Right, so I'm going first.
Okay.
Do you have something to do pre-battle round, do you?
I do! Bellacor's ability, which is called the Dark Master.
Sounds exciting. Tell me.
I do this at the beginning of the battle round, and I can pick from one of 3 abilities. The one that I've chosen is called Wreathed in Shadow, much like myself. Okay. Which means that any of my units within 6 inches of Bellacor cannot be targeted with range attacks unless they are within 18 inches of that unit.
That's a really nice rule. Now, normally that would be quite effective. It will be effective here. I think I might be able to sneak with some of my new rules, a couple of units into shooting. But for now, let's discuss my mission cards. I got Defend Stronghold and I got Deploy Teleport Homer. Now, because there's the secret intel secondary part of this mission, I could choose to draw a 3rd card and discard one of these, but I actually quite like these.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to keep both.
That's nice to hear.
Thank you.
Happy for you.
I'm going to move now. Well, this is really exciting. This Dread Knight suddenly blinks out of reality and lands here. Why do I say that? Well, because of the teleport shunt rule, he just auto advances 6. In fact, everything in my army does, and they get fly when doing so. But further to that, because of his empiric reprisal rule, he can still fire these guns because he's allowed to advance and shoot and charge too. That's what I'm talking about. Teleport shunt. Suffer not the demon to live. So they're also going to do their shunt ability. It makes the Grey Knight army really surprisingly fast with that auto advance 6 and fly too. But this Terminator unit's moving to within 6 inches as per the Deploy Teleport Homer, and they won't shoot or do anything else. They'll effectively do that action for the objective. More movement. Yes, we have our Purgation squads with the Psy Cannon. Sadly, they won't be able to do anything this turn. The Venerable Dreadnought will move up as well, like so. So we've got a couple of units on our home objective there. First to the fray! Ooh. So because of First to the fray, I can Deep Strike in turn 1. And I thought, why not? Let's see if we can charge that great unclean one. Madness.
His name is Rotigus.
Yes.
Rainfather.
Right, it's my shooting phase, but just before I got into the shooting phase, I'm going to use the first CP on the first stratagem of the game, which is Death from the Warp, which I'm going to use on this Terminator unit here. It's used on the unit in the movement phase. It's 1 CP. It gives all of the weapons in the unit the assault characteristic, or keyword. And also on top of that, it gives them +1 to hit.
Nice.
Which is just, you know, nice. But I'm not firing with them first. I'm firing with the Dread Knight over there.
Ooh.
It's going to fire at those Hellhounds.
Ooh.
Okay, you like a bit of heat on a Hellhound, don't you?
The Flesh Hound, thank you.
Whatever.
So
what we're going to do is the Heavy Incinerator. It ignores cover and it's got torrent 18 inches. Okay?
Wonderful.
So 2d6 automatic hits is what that means. It's 6 hits.
Nice.
I've had better, I've had worse.
Well, you know, probably had the same as well. You know.
Very strange today, Mr. Beard. Right, what's your toughness, sir?
My toughness is 4.
Your toughness is 4. My strength is 6. Die. Ooh. That's only 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yeah. You've got an invulnerable save, haven't you?
I have a 5-up Demon save! I passed one of them.
Right. That means 2 go through.
Okay.
The damage is 1.
Then you've killed one of my Flesh Hounds.
I've killed a Flesh Hound, that's wonderful. I'm going to move on to the Heavy Psy Cannon. Now, I do know you get some extra special rules against this.
Dude, it's a
psychic
weapon, right? I have a 3-up Feel No Pain.
No, thank you.
I'm not actually making that up. I know it sounds like I am.
They all hit.
That's nice. That's because of my brass collar, my
they
collar
all
of
hit.
corn.
Now, the reason, again, I can do this, I could do the advances because of their new psychic ability, Empiric Reprisal. It just goes off automatically. It is what it is. Right, your toughness again, sir?
Oh, what?
So I wound you on 2s because this is strength 10 in the house.
Strength 10?
Drop 2, so that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Demon save! Okay, what's the damage?
The damage is actually 3.
Damage 3?
Yeah, so you'll have to do 3 times 3.
3 brass collars.
Brass
Oh,
collars.
Well, one's dead.
Okay, because they're only 1 wound apiece.
They got 2 wounds.
But you have Feel No Pain 3 up, right?
Yes, they're damage 3, right?
Yeah, so you'd have to, you passed 2 there. So you'd only have lost 1 wound.
I passed 2?
Yeah, you're on 4 or 5 and a 1.
I was looking for 5 for some reason.
Well, that would be your more normal Feel No Pain, which I can forgive you for. But they've got 3 up, which is bonkers.
Okay.
So one's taken 1 wound.
One's taken
You'd have to do another 3.
Yes.
That's the way it works. Now he is dead.
Okay.
And then you have to do another 3.
1 more.
Okay, so one's dead and one's taken a wound.
Yes, there we go. So it's such 3 up Feel No Pain feels
it's
so
really
wrong.
odd.
I didn't even see the dice roll.
No, I understand. Yeah, when you said 3 up Feel No Pain against psychic weapons, it's like 3 up, not 5 up.
That's what this card says.
Hey, look, it's cool. It means that I've killed 2 Flesh Hounds in total, and one's lost a wound.
Ouch.
It's all right. Now for our Terminators. I do have a captain in there as well, of course. He will fire separately in a moment. But the Terminators are going to be firing at the Flesh Hounds.
Very well.
First of all, I've got 3 Storm Bolters because one was replaced with an Arthesium. These do hit on 2s because of that Death from the Warp ability. So, stratagem. So 5 hits. With strength 4, your toughness 4, that's 3 wounds. Sir,
3 wounds.
Psychic weapons.
Demon save! You looking forward to me doing this all game?
Yes, of course. This is why we play.
So you've killed 1, and
I killed 2 then.
1's down to another wound. You just did 3 wounds, right?
Oh, you 3 wounds each on the Flesh Hound?
No, they're 2 wounds. You've killed another one.
I'm now going to do this. I'm now going to fire my Psy Cannon.
Okay.
These will hit on 2. 3 hits.
Oh!
2's the wound, because we're strength 8. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Now, these are damage 2 when you get to that step.
Demon save! I passed 1.
Now you need to do 2 Feel No Pains. You just need 1 to be a 3.
Collar of corn, collar of
You're
corn.
fine. You don't even take any damage.
Yay!
You don't even take any damage.
Yay!
Now the Brotherhood Captain.
Stop killing my dogs!
Guess what? He's got a Psy Cannon because, you know, that's how we roll.
Okay.
3 shots. That is 3 hits.
Lovely.
As it should be. He's the captain.
Yeah.
To wound you, 2s. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Demon save! All 3
no.
fat. Right, you've got to do 2 at a time.
2 at a
Mr.
time.
Beard.
2 at a time.
You've got to do 2.
Well, I've only got
3 times 2.
one of those is Karanak, so I could do all these together, no?
You want to put them all on Karanak?
Oh no, he's actually part of the squad, isn't he? I do need to do one. Collar! I've lost.
He's dead because 1 had lost a wound. Or no.
No, he's got 2.
He's fresh.
He's got, yeah.
Forgive me.
Now he's dead.
Now he's dead. Okay.
Does Karanak have the same thing?
He must do.
Oh, Karanak.
So I've killed one flesh hound. That other wound doesn't carry over, guys.
He does have a 3 up.
So is it just Karanak left, is it?
Just Karanak left. He's out there by himself, and he's lost a wound as well.
He's lost a wound. Okay, no worries. So he's now an independent unit. He's a...
He is.
Okay,
He's
so we killed some
he's the only
flesh
dog in
hounds.
the pound.
All right, well, who let the dogs out this day?
Well, you killed all my dogs.
Exactly. Shouldn't have let them out of the old kennel.
Should have been more mindful with where I put my dogs.
Woof. My final Dread Knight, sir. 2d6 incinerator shots. You'll note, of course, that they were both just within 18 inches of the unit, hence why they could fire. 2d6 incinerator shots into your Great Unclean One.
Right, name Rotigus!
Along with...
Please show some respect.
Along with your heavy Psy Cannon into Dedigus there. 2d6 incinerator... 7 this time, one better than last time. Listen,
7?
This is how life should be. Just one step at a time. One better step every time.
We're learning. It's a very philosophical game.
What's your toughness? 12, you say?
12.
I'm strength 6. Would you like to be toughness 11 so I can wound you on 5? Wouldn't have made a difference anyway.
It wouldn't.
I wound you once.
I have a save, and that save is a 4 up.
Okay.
Hup! I didn't say demon save,
it's just
but he has
damage
taken
one.
a wound.
Does he have a feel no pain?
No.
He does not. As a patron of Nurgle, he does not. No. How curious. Right, we've got 6 shots here with the heavy Psy Cannon.
There's a cool enhancement if you do take a Great Unclean One that gives them a 5 up, feel no pain. Or a 4 up if you're in your Shadow of Chaos.
That's the sort of level of horror I was expecting. Right, to wound you, strength 10. This is the crazy thing. I still only wound on 5s here. Just the 1 wound.
1 wound.
Just the 1 wound. Demon save!
Why are they not working?
I don't know, I'm sorry to say. But what I can say is that you just took 3 damage there from my heavy Psy Cannon. So you've lost 4 wounds.
Ouch.
But my turn is now complete.
Okay.
Okay? Other than the potential charge.
Just a charge phase.
But I will note that obviously they are deploying the teleport homer.
Very
That's why
nice.
they didn't shoot. Charge, demon.
No!
The captain leads the charge into Rotigus.
Right, good.
Die! Oh,
close.
1 shy. Failed. Okay, that's all I can do.
Oh,
I'm not,
sad.
I don't even have a CP to re-roll it.
Oh,
And even if
bunch
I
of-
did, I wouldn't do it.
Grey idiots.
Wow. So, that's my turn.
Okay.
I've deployed the teleport homer. Okay, that will get me 3 victory points because we're playing tactical.
Very nice.
Defend stronghold is in progress.
Double nice.
Which will be achieved hopefully at the end of your turn. Your turn, sir.
My turn.
Rewind, everyone. Of course, you can't get defend stronghold in turn 1. I didn't read the second paragraph. I read it too quickly. In fact, you had to redraw it immediately and shuffle it back into the deck. So I did redraw it, and as it turned out, I literally got area denial.
Nice.
So Mr. Beard, so I wouldn't have changed anything. Mr. Beard is very kindly letting me do this, whoop, with the 1 model, which would have made literally no difference. So they are now wholly within 6 of the center, so I get area denial.
We did agree that I can bring a second Be'lakor.
That's right.
So that's good.
Just for this as a one-time only thing. It's nice.
Oh.
So I've got area denial, I've got that deploy teleport homer. Those are the correct secondary missions. New edition, everyone, we're learning. So it is now over to you. Let's
thank
see
you.
what you draw.
Okay. Here we go. My command phase. Nothing to worry about with my unit. Nothing at all.
Okay.
what I am going to do is I'm going to use a command point for corrupt real space.
Okay.
Which allows me to put a objective under my control even if I move off.
Okay.
Because I want to start moving off. I don't want to hold my objectives.
All right.
So I'm going to do that on that objective in my home corner over there.
Okay.
And aside from that, I need to move some stuff.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I need to do a battle shock actually. No, I don't. They're all dead. We'll begin the movement phase with Rotigus. He's going to hurl his way over this way, big old fella, to deal with these Terminators.
The Mists of Daimos.
Ah!
I'm spending a command point, sir. The Mists of Daimos allow me to pick that unit up because they have deep strike ability, or move them up to 6 inches. But I'm going to pick them up and put them into deep strike reserve.
Oh, I want
right.
to fight them.
I can do that because you've moved within 9 inches of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the reconnaissance Terminators.
Yeah.
And then when they come back, Drago and the Paladins and the other Terminators will be with them. They're going to bring some friends. See that great unclean one coming at them? No, thank you.
The Fiends are up next. I have advanced them. Get off. Only rolled a 1, sadly, but that does give them enough movement to take this middle objective. Wanted to have some options with potential advance and charge stratagems later, but they will make do with taking this objective. Karanak is going to leap and bound over this way. He is advancing like the rest. I rolled a 5, so he's now holding the middle objective for the primary mission. After securing the objective at the back here, Be'lakor is advancing as well. Rolled a 4, looking to engage with this Dread Knight, and the Demon Prince at the back is going to make its way over in support. That's the end of my movement phase. That's the shooting phase.
Okay.
Not too much to do, but a little bit. We're going to start off with some streams of brackish filth from Rotigus into your Dread Knight over there. Okay. The one that dared to shoot him.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yes. How many streams? It's 10.
Oh, yeesh.
He had a full tummy.
Is it a torrent?
Yes.
So that's 10 hits.
A torrent of brackish filth. I'll be wounding you on 3s, because the strength's 7.
Ooh. I'm toughness 8. So
toughness 8?
Do you mean
then,
5s?
I mean 5s, yes. So I have wounded you 4 times. It's -2.
Okay. My dice are here. Hello.
-2.
No, my dice aren't there. No, have your dice, please.
You can use mine.
Thank
Oogie
you.
boogie.
I don't even know where my dice are. How peculiar. Right, it's -2.
It's streams of brackish filth. This is lunch.
Your dice don't like me. 1 save.
1 save.
Yep.
1 save. He's taken 3 damage, the fella.
Oh, it's just 1 wound.
And he's now covered
1
in
damage, is it?
streams of brackish
Right,
filth.
3 wounds gone. Ouch.
The Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons. So, he has the Everstave, which is his enhancement, which replaces his Infernal Cannon, but luckily he's holding a stave, so it makes sense WYSIWYG.
It does, yeah.
And it makes him better.
Okay.
So, because I'm Mark of Tzeentch, I add 3 to the attacks characteristic of my Infernal Cannon, which is nice.
Okay.
And combined with the Everstave, it's a really cool thing. I'll be hitting you on I do miss you a couple of times.
Okay.
Is it sustained? No, no sustained to speak of whatsoever. It is strength 6. No, strength 7.
Okay.
But
Still 5 to wound.
Still 5 to wound you.
But that's okay.
That will be 1 wound, please, -1.
1 wound, please, at -1.
Everstave.
Sustained.
Oh. Oh, that's sad. Be'lakor can't shoot his betraying shades because I've advanced him.
Okay.
So that would then take us through to the charge phase.
Okay.
Right. Shooting phase is done. I'm going to spend my second stratagem on Warp Surge.
Okay.
You do this in the charge phase. It allows you to charge even though you've advanced.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might
Which is
happen.
nice. It's cool. It gives you some nice options. If you're advancing lots of things, you can choose which one has the best chance.
Yeah.
So that's my CP gone. Need a 7.
7.
7. Hup. Oh, Be'lakor.
Oh, Be'lakor. He's obviously, he's warming up. That's why the ground is cracking beneath him.
That's into my turn.
Okay. Right, I have drawn Secure No Man's Land and Cleanse. I didn't like Cleanse.
No.
So I've chosen to use my secret intel to draw another card, which is Storm Hostile Objective. I do like that.
Much better.
And I will get rid of Cleanse. I've deactivated Cleanse. Cleanse has been cleansed.
Get rid of it.
Okay, there's nothing else to happen in my command phase, so let's get moving. Forward, brothers! The Venerable Dreadnought moves here. The Dread Knight meets your challenge, sir. This Dread Knight will move to the other side of the objective, leveling his flamer at your Hound of Hell. Purgation Squad, just moving into better range with Rotigus there. Be'lakor! Flanked by Paladins, Drago descends. The Purgation Squad descend next. Purge the tainted battlefield. We then deep strike back in with our Terminators. First to the Fray Terminators and Terminator Captain. It's time for the Dread Knight.
Yes.
The one over on this flank holding that objective. He's cleansing it, purging it.
Oh.
We're going to, he levels his heavy incinerator and his heavy psy cannon at Karanak. Determined to destroy the last of those hounds. He's disappointed that he didn't cleanse them.
I don't want to alarm you, but I'll be making all my demon saves this turn.
That's alarming.
All of them.
2d6 heavy incinerator hits with Torrent.
It begins. Snake eyes!
That's leaves that taste in the mouth. I do wound you twice though.
Couple of wounds there. Couple of demon saves. I made one.
What is your toughness? Because I've just assumed I wounded you there. I'm sure I did.
It's toughness 4.
Yeah, I wounded you. Okay, so you lose a wound. So you got 3 wounds left.
Or do I?
Well, that's not the psychic weapon, so you do. 6 heavy psychic shots.
Oh no!
3 hits.
Cannon.
3 wounds there, Mr. Beard.
3 wounds.
3 wounds in the hoose.
Demon saves!
Hoose. Right, now, these are damage 3. So you need to make 6 3-up feel no pain saves, because these are psychic. Got 3 wounds left.
The brass collar of corn!
Oh, that's a beautiful roll. That's lovely.
That is a very satisfying roll, actually.
Yeah, that's rolling how I roll. Must feel nice. Terminators will now fire at the Hound of Hell. The Psy Cannon actually, I lied, is going to fire at the Fiends, but the Terminators will fire at the Hound of Hell.
Okay.
3 Storm Bolters. One's going to Nethesium, so cannot.
Nethesium.
Nethesium. What's the toughness of Karanak?
4. 4!
He's also 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep asking you until you tell me something different.
You keep asking whilst I keep
What's
doing...
That's 5 wounds there.
5 wounds.
That's 5 wounds.
Is that it?
That's 5 wounds.
Demon save! Oh.
Karnak is dead.
Yes, he is.
And now the Psy Cannon into your Fiends.
Sorry.
3 hits.
Oh.
Now I get to show a cool rule.
Okay.
Because the unit's within 6 inches of the Venerable Dreadnought, who now gives an aura of reroll 1s to hit for infantry and reroll 1s to wound for infantry, I can reroll that.
That's nice. Reroll that one. Oh. Wasn't very venerable of him, was it?
To wound you, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Demon save! Plus 1.
Damage DOS.
Nice. We've got 2 wounds left on one of them.
Great. Venerable Dreadnought. Are you going to tell everyone your new rule with Bellicor this
Oh yes,
round?
I forgot to mention it because we were just discussing if he's within 18. My form of shadow form is now Shadow Lord. So any of my units within 6 I can reroll Battle Shock and Leadership tests.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to incinerate you with my Heavy Flamer.
Okay.
Venerable Dreadnought. Twin Laser Cannon into Rotigus.
Laser Cannon!
Okay, first of all, the Flamer into the Fiends. 1 hit. Then we're going to do the Twin Laser Cannon.
Okay.
That's a hit. So.
Laser!
Then we're going to do the... oh, is your toughness 12, did you say? Yeah. Oh.
Goes into his big belly button.
It's time for the Purgation Squad. The Storm Bolter from the Justicar will fire at the Fiends. Not in rapid fire range, just a couple of pot shots. The Psy Cannons will fire at Rotigus. Incidentally, I don't think we mentioned, but all of these are ruins. Rotigus is just inside the ruin here, and we can see him through this nice window in the ruin. Just for your reference, everyone. So, let's do the Psy Cannons first.
Okay.
He doesn't have a -1 to hit or anything like that. A cloud of flies. There's nothing.
Nothing to worry about here.
I can re-roll 1s.
Because of your Venerable
My
Dreadnought.
Venerable Dreadnought. Good thing I rolled 3 2s. Then I'm strength 8.
Okay.
I'm reliably informed that your toughness 12.
I am a chunky boy.
5s to wound you, sir. Re-rolling the 1s for my lucky Dreadnought. Nope. So, it's still a really good roll.
Yeah.
It's 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Demon save! Oh.
Beautiful, well done.
Thank you.
Damage 2.
Nice.
So he loses 2 wounds.
What a legend.
The Storm Bolter into the Fiends. Dum dum. 1 hit. 1 wound, sir. 1 wound.
Daemons! No.
One's down to 1 wound. That's nice. Nice little pot shot. Time for some flame. 4 incinerators from the Purgation Squad into Be'lakor.
Oh.
The Stormbolter will fire up at the Fiend. See if I can kill one. First of all, the Purgation Squad.
Why is someone have storm bolters? That's not very nice, is it?
What's
Why didn't they get given
10,
cool weapons?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What?
Why didn't they get given cool weapons?
I don't know.
Oh.
We should take it up with Games Workshop.
Okay, I'll write a letter.
Now, unfortunately, I'm 5s to wound you.
I don't mind.
I do. But I am rerolling 1s because of my lucky Dreadnought.
Stupid Dreadnought. I'm going to kill that Dreadnought.
Please don't. Oh, and he translated into 3 extra wounds.
Wow.
3, 6 wounds.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Into Be'lakor.
Demon save! He takes 2 wounds.
Okay. That's a start. Yeah. And now the Stormbolter. Can it kill a Fiend? Boom, boom. We get 1 hit. Boom. We can re-roll the one with the lucky Dreadnought.
Oh, wait, Dreadnought.
It's a wound. It's a save 1 dice.
Fiends.
Right, Mr. Beard. This Dread Knight. Heavy side cannon. Point blank into Roticus's face. Boom, 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 boom. The heavy incinerator. Point blank into Be'lakor's face.
Leave my faces alone.
No, heavy side cannon first.
My visage of chaos.
Oh, it's a Forlus!
Oh, what is happening?
Woo! Don't really mean anything, other than I'm lucky, which is not a surprise to anyone here. I'm gonna try and wound you now. Oh, your toughness 12.
Yes!
Stop it!
Oh,
that's
a good roll.
4 wounds.
That's a good roll.
4 wounds of 5 up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Demon save!
Is he 4 up invulnerable?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, we then have the we then have
the traps doing that.
we then have the heavy incinerator into Be'lakor.
Stretched.
3 hits. Pathetic. 1 wound.
More like dreadful night, am I right?
Yeah, you are right. That was absolutely. I'm not high-fiving that.
Did you get
You
wound me?
insulted me, my army, my whole lineage.
Did you wound me?
Yes, once.
1 wound. This is on Be'lakor.
Yes. Okay. More shooting. The Terminators over here that have stolen your objective. 3 of them with their Stormbolters will fire at the Fiends. The Psy Cannon and the Captain Psy Cannon will fire at Roticus.
Captain Psy Cannon. What an appropriate name for a Grey Knight.
Indeed. Here we go. Stormbolters. Yep. Ooh. 2 hits. Ooh. No wounds because you're toughness 5 on the Fiends. Okay. Psy Cannon, a regular Psy Cannon into Roticus, does hit you the 3 times.
Oh, Roticus.
Doesn't wound you though. The Captain's Psy Cannon
Captain Psy Cannon.
does hit you 3 times.
Oh, here he comes. Living up to his namesake.
Does wound you twice. He does wound you twice.
Demon save!
Does.
Pass 1.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Yep. Paladin Stormbolters into the Fiends along with Drago Stormbolter. Drago, however, will level his Psychic Scourging ability on Be'lakor along with the 2 Psy Cannons from the Paladin's unit.
Goodness.
Normally they would hit on 2s, however, I've been reliably informed you've got stealth.
Yes.
Pathetic. Right, Stormbolters first. Let's do the 4 Stormbolter shots from the regular Paladins. Actually, you can do Dragos at the same time. All into the Fiends. These do hit on 2s. They hit you all the times. I get 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
With the Humble Stormbolter.
Humble bundle. Demon save!
I kill a Fiend and take a wound from another.
You did it.
Yeah. Okay, now the Psy Cannons. I'll finish with my Psychic Scourge after. The Psy Cannons, normally hitting on 2s, now hitting on 3s into Be'lakor. They all hit. Oh. They are the Paladins of Drago.
Whoa. They hit on 2s. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, they are Paladins. You pay the points for it. That is 2 wounds.
Demon save! Yes.
Okay. Psychic Scourge. Or Scourging, as it's called. 3 shots.
Scourging.
I hit you twice because of your stealth. Anti-demon 2+.
Oh, that's a problem. I'm very much a demon.
Wound. That's 2 wounds.
Incredibly demon.
2+.
Demon save! Oh.
Done it again. Well, the shooting phase didn't go that well, so I'm going to have to rely on good old-fashioned Nemesis force weapon stabbing. I am one with the warp. Once per battle, when this model's unit declares a charge in the same turn it was set up as reinforcements, we add 3 to the charge roll. Ooh. That's K-Dog and the Paladins.
Oh, that's nice.
We declare a charge on Drago. Die. 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 3. I believe that means we make the charge. Also, 8 appropriate because I am a corn player in disguise. And now the Dread Knight charges Be'lakor and that Rotagus.
Oh!
That Rotter. Yes, he does.
Oh, yes.
Smash. Die.
Goodness.
And now the Terminators up on the Demonic Hill and the Chaplain into your Fiends. Die, scum. I'm looking forward to this, to see what the Paladins can do. So they do hit on 2s, they do have 4 attacks each with their Nemesis Force weapons. There's no other like combat rule. I'm not using any stratagem here. I'm trying to save some CP up to show you some guys, some other cool stuff. Hitting on 2s though.
Okay.
Oh no, stealth only applies in range.
Yes.
So hitting you on 2.
He's less stealthy up close.
All right. No sustained hits or anything cool like that.
Sustained.
Sustained. That would have been cool if I had something cool.
It would have been cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The Captain actually does give good buffs to the Terminators, and the Terminators get good buffs. Anyway. 5's to wound, unfortunately. I know, it's a shame, right? I'm sure you're devastated about it. Oh, that was really not great.
Big old pair
That's
of
a
pants.
terrible roll. That's only 4 wounds.
Oh no! Be'lakor is ferocious.
Yeah.
Demon save!
You make another 3 saves too.
I did say I was going to make. Well, I said I was going to make all of them. I lied.
Only 2 damage. Well, let's see if Drago can fare any better. So he's got 6 attacks with the Titan Sword.
Oh, he's loving life.
They all hit. He's anti-demon 2+. He is Drago after all.
He is.
Just as well, you rolled 4 2s instead of 3. But it is 5 wounds.
5 wounds?
5 wounds. That's what it is.
Demon
It's 5 wounds.
Well,
Finally,
I've
some
made,
failed
I
saves.
made less of those.
Okay, this is the bad news for you. The Titan Sword is a whopping damage 3.
Oh.
That's 3, 6, 9, 12 damage.
Ouchie.
Multi-kill.
Only got 2 wounds left.
That's true. And I have a Dread Knight up my old sleeve here.
No.
Up the old sleeve.
Oh.
That leaves it to the Dread Knight.
You leave him alone. Please.
I'm going to do the heavy strike with the sword, which is strength 10, 5 attacks. Strength 10. What I wanted. I do get 2 wounds. I won't complain at that. It all washed out in the end. And came out in the wash with 2 failed demon saves, is my prediction.
Demon save! Oh!
Okay, we have the Terminators into your Fiend. So I'm going to move on from Be'lakor and pretend that that never happened. To hits, we hit on 3s, but we also have lethal hits because of our Hammerhand psychic ability on Terminators. Yeah, they're weirdly sometimes more killy than Paladins. They are still within 6, so you can reroll 1s. So I'm going to reroll that 1/1 there.
Good old Dreadnought.
Anyway, right, with the 6s, lethal hits goes straight through to
my soul.
Your soul. Those 4 wounds. And then to wound you, what's your toughness? 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 3s now, because we are strength 6. Okay, so then that will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds, Mr. Beard.
Isn't it +1 to wound with the chaplain as well?
It is. So I would have been wounding you on 2s. Do you want to make the 9 saves and then we'll see if you survive
6,
that.
7, 8, 9. 9 wounds. Demon save! Well,
They are damage 2, so I suspect you're dead anyway.
I'm dead anyway.
You're dead anyway. We didn't need the +1 to wound.
No.
The chaplain wasn't even actually being inspirational.
No,
he was
he's
sat
just-
there reading a book on how to stop Be'lakor rolling 4+ saves.
Rot a goose.
Goose indeed.
He will strike back with the gnarl rod. I'm going to do the strike option.
Okay.
7 attacks.
Dread Knight.
7 for Nurgle. Well, I've missed you twice, but I do have lethal hits though, so I have wounded you once, which is pleasant.
Okay.
4s to wound because it's strength 8. Oh, it's only 2 wounds.
Okay.
-3.
Okay, well, the Dread Knight does have a 4+ invulnerable save inbuilt now, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
One of my saves is successful.
Oh, it's damage 4.
Oof.
Bop!
Okay, I'm still alive, but you know. Oof.
Bop! It's time for the Dark Master. I'm going to have to go for your Dread Knight.
Okay.
Because I'm hyper aware I'm going to get 0 points in the primary next turn. I'm going to need to start getting some points. I've got to bring it down in my hand, so I'm going to try and cut this Dread Knight in half.
Ouch.
That's the plan anyway. With my Blade of Shadows.
Okay.
I'm hitting you on 3s because I am degraded now. Well, that's not a good roll.
But you didn't roll that for your invulnerable saves, though.
I've used up all my luck. You
see.
They are lethal hits, though, so that is 2 wounds.
Ouch.
Yes. -4, but you know.
I have an invulnerable save.
You do.
Shing, shing. Okay. Shing, shing. Nope. Damage.
D6 +1.
So 2 would go. What was the minus, did you say, sorry?
4.
Okay. D6 +1 damage. I'm not going to use a command point here on a reroll because it's boring. I want to show some other strats.
Oi, dead.
He's dead.
That's 10 damage.
I believe I have deadly demise.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
He could have like heroically exploded himself.
I'd rather not talk about my
Hurry
dread
carry.
Knight. It's very, very difficult time. Well, you know what? That's my turn.
Okay.
I did quite well because I stormed the hostile objective. And I also, what was the other one called? Secure No Man's Land. That's right. I very much did. I'm holding all of the objectives.
You have
actually.
every objective.
I am. This is the Grey Knight's little thing. They just spread everywhere.
You have 3 models on the board.
Yeah, but you also have some serious assets in reserve, don't you?
1 or 2, yeah.
So I'm sure they're about to arrive. In the meantime, I scored 10 points.
Lovely.
Yes, for those objectives. A full hoose. It's now your turn, please.
Lovely. It's my command phase.
It is.
Dagnabbit.
/ battle shock phase.
It is my Battle Shock phase indeed. I don't have any command phase abilities to worry about. And we'll come on to Battle Shock in a minute. I've drawn Capture Enemy Outpost.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
I've also drawn Assassination,
Okay.
which is interesting.
Bold.
But I don't know if I like it.
Well, you could secret intel and
I could see
fish for another card. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
All right. You're welcome.
Oh. Enemy line.
So you're going to get rid of Assassinate?
I am. It's gone. It's out of here. Get out of here.
I mean, sorry, I take back what I told you.
Thank you. I appreciate your support. Bellicor has a Battle Shock test today.
Yeah, yeah. Significant? Does he might not get any strats or anything like that?
He's fine. Now, annoyingly, because I don't have my... oh, hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
That's very interesting.
What?
Very interesting.
What?
So his Dark Master aura means that he has a 6-inch Shadow of Chaos around him at all times.
Okay.
And because I'm in the Shadow of Chaos and because I've passed the Battle Shock test, I can heal D3 wounds. Because of my army rule, which is called something demon time. So, I don't know where it is. But I get to restore D3 wounds. It's the big 3. So he's back up to 5 wounds.
I'm surprised by 2 things. One, that you caught that dice.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
that rule exists.
Well, it's my
3,
Shadow of Chaos.
I don't like it.
Demonic manifestation.
Well, now he's got 5 wounds remaining.
Got 5 wounds. He's feeling great.
Well, isn't that wonderful for Bellicor?
Let's begin the movement phase. Rotigus is going to bundle over this way. So he has a nice choice of targets for his puke and his charges. Next up, the Demon Prince unfurls his wings. And he will come over here next to Rotigus and unleash himself. The first of the deep strikes. The gruesome twosome and Snail Boy. Alan Titchmarsh. Titchmarsh! And where pestilence comes, so does violence. The corn bloodthirsters appear.
Bloodthirsters?
Yes, baby bloodthirsters, aka bloodletters to all of you Chaos Demon players. Next, the reclining one and the plague boys are appearing over here to deal with this Dread Knight. And the last thing coming in from Deep Strike, Celeste and The demonettes are here to finish off my movement phase. Oh, see ya. That's my movement phase done.
Right.
At the end of the movement phase, Horticulous Slimux, aka Demon Alan Titchmarsh, spreads the seed of Nurgle on this area terrain feature with his Seed the Garden of Nurgle ability, and until the end of the battle, that's now under the Shadow of Chaos.
The headquarters of Garden's World.
Oh, my goodness.
Ouch.
Who'd have thought? We're going to move on to the shooting phase now. Roticus is once again going to spew his streams of brackish filth upon your flame boys. Here we go. 5. Well, that was
one for each of
underwhelming.
them.
That is true. It's a good way to think
One
about
for
it.
each of them.
Cup half full. Half full. Yes. Cup. Brackish filth. Oh, that's 4 wounds, and I tell you this, it's -2.
It's -2?
It's -2.
It's -2.
-2.
Okay, well, cover's done on a model by model basis.
This ignores cover.
Cool. Well, you know, okay then. I still get a 4-up save because Grey Knights are 2+ save base.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Our true silver armor is true and silver.
Cool silver.
So how many wounds was it?
I don't
4.
know. But I think
It was 4.
4. Yes.
It was 4, yeah.
I
Okay,
don't know.
here we go. I save 3 and I fail 1. Damage
Truly.
is 1, right?
Truly silver armor.
I'm going to put a wound on one of them.
Have you wiped the brackish filth off your goggles?
Yes.
Lenses? Oh.
Gone. That's it. It's done.
Well, unfortunately now, your very shadow will betray you as Be'lakor unleashes his betraying shades focused witchfire onto that same squad over there.
You can't. You're in combat.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's because their shadows are literally killing them. Because it's focused, it's 12 attacks, hitting on 3s because I am heavily degraded. That's very nice.
12 attacks.
I know, crazy, eh? It will be 3s to wound you, and 6s will be a mortal wound instead because they're devastating wounds. Oh, okay.
So 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds, and then 4 regular wounds at -3.
That's 3. My
Minus
goodness.
3.
4 mortal wounds at
2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal.
And then
so
4 regular saves
4
at
regular
-3.
saves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take this on the unit. So I'll take this on the models which are in cover. So
It ignores cover.
that ignores cover as well.
It does.
What is it with you and cover?
It's your shadow.
I'm trying to show to
Your
10
shadow's
minutes
like
of rules
this.
here.
Die.
2 fail.
2 fail.
And then
okay.
2 mortal wounds, so 4 wounds go. Is it damage 1?
It's just damage 1, yeah.
So 4 wounds go through, so that will kill him. It will kill 2 and put 1 on 1 wound.
Last bit of shooting, I think. My infernal cannon from, well, the Everstave from the Demon Prince is going to find that same squad.
Is it indeed?
It is indeed.
Is it indeed?
6 shots because he's Zinch. I do miss you twice. That's very sad.
Not for me.
It's strength 7 because I'm in the Shadow of Chaos from Be'lakor. So 3s to wounds. It's only the 2 wounds.
Minus?
-1 doesn't ignore cover.
It doesn't ignore
No.
cover? I've only got 1 left in cover now, and technically he would be the one that would have to have the wing, so I said I'd take it on. So I have to do this one at a time, unfortunately.
Very unfortunate.
He's alive. He's dead.
Okay.
No, it's not okay. He's
Everstave. I do have one more thing to shoot.
dead. Why have you got so much shooting? You're a demon army.
Celeste. Well, because it's all the psychic stuff.
I know, it's actually very cool.
So I'm going to start off with my Scourging Whip. First of all, I'm in range of your thing down there. What am I looking for? Scourging Whip. 3s. I hit you all the times. It is only strength 4 though, so I'll be winning you on 5.
Well, I'm toughness 8, so it'll be wounding on 6s.
Maybe.
Your strength 4.
Yes. Well, never mind. I do also have my Cacophonic Choir.
Little tickler for the old Dread Knight there.
This will be focused as well. So it's 2d6 choir. 5. That's the second 5 I've got for 2d6 torrent. How funny. I will be wounding you on 5s again.
What's your strength?
Strength 6.
Okay.
So 2 wounds, -1.
1 goes through.
I do 1 wound with my very bellowing choir, my singing.
Turns, looks at you and says, "Pathetic, demon. Face me.
Charge phase.
Yes.
Lots to do here.
Yes.
So my Demon Prince and Rotigus are going to try and help out old Be'lakor over there.
I see.
So Demon Prince into your Paladins, and Drago, lovely. And Rotigus. Yeah, oh, he's a keen bean, isn't he?
He's a keen
He's
bean.
He's
a bit larger than a bean, though, I'll tell you
Imagine
that
that running towards you. Next, we'll move on to my Bloodletters over there into your Purgation Squad.
Okay.
This will go off on an 8 because they have a instrument.
Right. Always makes you run faster.
It does. So 6. That's fine. We'll move on to... Oh, that is quite important, though. Because I do need that objective, and they can re-roll charges.
Why do you need this objective?
Because it's capture enemy outpost.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like 8 victory
That's 8
points.
points. You do need that one. You might.
I am going to spend a CP to re-roll it. Oh man!
Oh, okay. We used to. What do I love anyone? I'm getting stressed out.
The Beasts of Nurgle and Alan Titchmarsh.
Okay.
For Gardener's World. Yes,
Take it.
they're in. Didn't even need the re-roll. On the Bellow of Titchmarsh, Celeste will also charge in, inspired by the gifts of the garden. Nope.
No.
Doesn't make it.
It fell flat.
And then the Plague Bearers and Epidemius.
No,
They
not
do
quite.
make it.
Oh, sorry, did they?
Because they also have a instrument.
I understand.
Got that big bell there.
Okay.
Here's the fight phase.
Okay.
Going to begin with Rotigus.
Yeah.
You do have command points to interrupt me here.
I do have
So I
two
do need to be
I do.
cautious. I am going to start with Rotigus, and I'm going to hit you with my Gnarrod into the Terminator. Now, I do have the option of using Draft of Terror to give myself +1 to my AP. But you've got true silver armor, so you could just spend a command point to
I could nullify
negate
that.
that.
Effectively, yeah.
So that's fine. So what I'm going to do is do my strike instead of my sweep, because I could have, because I'm going to do the +1 damage onto them for any Nurgle unit. So I could have made my sweep damage 2 -2, but I think the strike makes more sense because any failed one is just a dead.
Well, that would be a dead paladin.
Paladin,
I don't have any feel no pain or anything like
Rotigus! Oh, 3 1s, why? Why? Papa Nurgle, you're supposed to be helping me, you big silly. It's lethal hits though, so that is 2 wounds.
Okay.
I'll be winning on 4s.
Yeah, because they get a -1 to wound. Not that it matters.
4 6s in there.
Okay.
-3.
4 plus save. Right, 2 fail. So that would kill 2 paladins.
Oh, that's fine.
Right, he's killed 2 paladins.
He has.
There it is.
Demon Prince next. So we're going to do my Hell-forged, whatever it is, weapon.
Obviously, I've chosen not to interrupt. I'm trying to save to do this really cool thing.
You got a cool plan. With my Harbinger of Death ability, I can choose a number of options to add on to the weapon. I'm going to do Sustained.
Sustained.
Sustained 1. So I'll be hitting you on 2s here.
Okay. To the old paladins.
Well, I don't get any sustains. That was a waste of time. But didn't roll any 6s. Doesn't matter anyway. It's strength 8, so it would be 4s to wound you because of your -1.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. This is -3. -2, sorry. But damage 3.
I failed all 3.
Oh no! Oh no! It's just big boy left.
Yeah, all the paladins are dead.
Just him left.
Yeah.
He's fighting off 3 of them by himself.
You don't get more Grey Knight Codex than that.
He's not even breaking a sweat.
Drago versus 3 greater demons.
Finally, a fair fight.
Effectively. 2 and a prince.
Yeah, very cool. Okay. Right, we're going to move on to the beasts over here in Alan Titchmarsh.
Yes.
I am going to do my Draft of Chaos over here to give myself +1 AP. Draft of Chaos, is that what it's called? Draft of Terror.
Oh, even
Same sort of
worse. Okay, so you're on 0 CP now.
Indeed.
Okay, I've still not spent my 2 CP.
No. Putrid Appendages. Bish, bish, bash, bish, bosh. Hitting you on 4s.
Right.
Devastating wounds. So I've missed you a few times, but not that many. That's all right.
Right.
I'll be wounding you on 3s
You say
here.
devastating wounds. Okay.
Yes. So it's 3s to wound. Okay.
No devastating.
No, that's 5 wounds. It'll be -2
Right.
because of my Draft of Terror.
I understand. -2, you say?
-2.
Okay, 3 go through.
Okay.
Damage?
Damage 2.
That's 3 dead.
It is 3 dead. And now it's time to get chopped up by Titchmarsh. So I've got 2 attacks with my acidic morph from what I'm presuming is the snail. So this will be hitting you on 4s. Marvellous. We'll then move on to the lopping shears. This is lethal hits. So 3s. I do hit you
3 times.
3 times. And I'll be wounding you on 3s. Lovely. That's 3 wounds at -3.
Okay. 3 go through. Damage?
3.
The whole unit's dead. Just wiped.
got him with his
He really
shields.
did lock with his shit. Don't like him very much.
Well, that's really big because that means I get behind enemy lines and I get capture enemy outposts. Last bit of combat for me.
Okay.
Plague Bearers and Epidemius.
Okay.
I should mention Epidemius is very happy because the tally of pestilence has been met.
Yeah.
So we've got 7 dead models, which means I get a command point. A command point in my next command phase.
In your next command phase. An extra command point.
Hooray for me.
That's good. Okay.
We'll start off with the Plague Bearers.
Yes.
20 attacks between the 10 of them, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
That's a tremendous amount of misses.
Okay. They are facing a Dread Knight, sir.
I don't care.
A Dread Knight, sir.
I wound you 0 times.
6 is the wound. So
Marvellous. Marvellous.
Epidemius.
So it's D6 plus 3 attacks which I rolled. I rolled a 5 on the D3. Hitting on 3s, like his mates. These are wounding on 5 because it's strength 5.
2 wounds.
Just 2 wounds at -2.
-2. I saved both! Yay! Dread Knight better! And now, what I've been waiting for. I had 2 CP. A penny each for the ferryman, which you're about to need. As I deploy the Radiant Strike on my Titan Sword. 2 CP. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. It's going to make you all very happy and excited at home. Radiant Strike, 1 Grey Knight Psyche unit. Well, that's what Drago is.
Yes.
Until the end of the phase, melee weapons equipped by models in your unit with the Psychic ability, which I may refer to my Titan Sword here has Anti-Demon 2+ Psychic, have the Devastating Wounds ability. Now, if you go to section 2 of paragraph 5 of the rulebook, I made that up by the way, it does state that Devastating Wounds are anti-wounds are critical wounds, which means that 2+ to wound become mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
I think I'll be
precisely.
I'll be fine.
I am actually not in engagement range of Rotigus or the Prince. Beard was aware of this, it's no gotcha moment. He deliberately didn't want to go into me because he was aware that I might be able to then start hitting them with this ability.
No, thank you.
So if I kill Be'lakor, then I will not be in engagement range, which will also be relevant in a moment. I'm going to hit Be'lakor with 6 attacks with the Titan Sword.
Titan Sword.
Die!
The Titan Sword.
The Titan Sword strikes Be'lakor 5 times.
Ow.
Now, I'm Anti-Demon 2+, and with the Radiant Strike, these are devastating wounds.
Oh, that's a problem.
Now, what this means, for those of you which haven't been following along at home, is that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mortal wounds, also known as a multi-kill.
Well, you'd presume in that case that he would suffer a deadly demise. Oh, man.
You've literally been sucked back into the warp from whence you came. You've been banished.
Until next time.
Well, that's Drago, everyone.
And that's Be'lakor.
So because I'm not in engagement range, I'm just going to tell everyone now, what I will do is I'll use my army rule for the first time, and at the end of your turn, because this is your turn, he will disappear and go into Deep Strike Reserve.
Nice that.
To be able to then Deep Strike in my turn, which is about to happen, which is really cool.
Very cool.
Right, the Dread Knight. I'm going to do the full heavy hits now, 5 attacks.
Okay.
The reason for that is that you're 2 wounds a pop on the Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
So I actually need a higher damage weapon, and just he's 5 as well.
resilient.
So right, 5 big hits with the sword, 3 hits. To wound you is 2s, because we are strength 10 with that. That is 3 wounds, my friend.
3 wounds.
Plague Bearers, yep, we're just slowly kicking our way through. Okay.
Damage?
It's 3d6. So I'm just going to roll the first one. One's dead.
Yeah.
The second one. One's dead.
Yeah.
The third one. Yeah, kills 3.
Goodbye.
Because you don't have feel no pain anymore, right? Okay, so 3 Plague Bearers killed. That's that combat done. I've already mentioned Drago going back up. That's the only unit I'm going to send back up because I want to be on that other units for objective purposes.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
It is my turn.
You got capture enemy outpost and behind enemy line.
I got the big both, yes.
Capture enemy outpost is 8 points as well, so you're well back into this.
Yeah, it's a nice one to be able to get. I'm also on 2 objectives now. At the start of any phase, that's when the Shadow of Chaos kicks in. So annoyingly, oh no, it's not annoyingly, I'm getting confused in 9th edition. But Shadow of Chaos is in the middle of the board. Actually, it's on the whole board now, thinking about it. Yeah, because it's always in my deployment. Yeah. If I hold at least half the objectives in no man's land, I take that. And if I hold the enemy objective, it's that as well. So a dark shadow descends upon the battlefield.
It seems, yeah. I mean, we had the board at one point, but now it seems the demons very much have the board. Right, I've drawn extend battle lines. That's not ideal because I need to go back and get my home objective, which I'm not sure about that one. I've also got overwhelming force. That's destroying units on objectives. That kind of makes sense. I did actually use my secret intel and I got the defend stronghold, which I've just chosen to ignore.
Fair enough.
Discarded that one.
The fates will it.
So I guess I might be forced to go back this way. Let's see how the movement goes. Also, it turns out you didn't get a CP because it has to be
it's sorry, with Epidemius, any Nurgle units that destroy models, if they get to 7, I get a CP, but not everyone.
All right, well, let me do some movement then. Let us begin the movement. Terminator Captain. Also, I know I've already started moving, but battle shock for the Purgation Squad.
Yeah.
And it's -1, you say?
It is -1.
Okay, well that means that I fail.
Not only
because of that -1.
The battle shock, and they take D3 mortal wounds because the Shadow of Chaos.
The big 3 kills 1 and leaves. I may as well just leave the. I'll kill the incinerator. Actually, I'll leave the sergeant alive. Yeah. The Terminators been given orders by their chaplain to take back our home objective.
Go on, the chaplain.
This hero will move to take on the prince. The venerable dreadnought will move this way. Hello. Okay, Terminators have begun firing. They have fired into your prince, sir.
Tracer fire.
That's right. Stormbolters did nothing. We're now going in over to the Psy Cannon.
Very cool.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Demon save. Oh,
Loves it. The Captain Psy Cannon.
Captain Psy Cannon.
Hits. Captain Psy Cannon. 1 wound.
I think that one was cocked.
Okay. 1 wound. 2 wounds.
Demon save! Oh, my
Have an
demon
armor save out of it in curiosity. The prince does or doesn't?
Oh, this into the Demon Prince?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the 2-up on the Demon Prince.
He's pretty much the 2/2s failed anyway.
Yeah, he's the only thing that has any kind of relevant armor save.
Yeah, because he could be like a Chaos Space Marine Demon Prince.
Yeah, pretty much everything's got a 7-up armor save.
All right. Well, since unfortunately you are unlucky there then. So to get 2 through meant that's 4 damage. Ouch. Because I'm -1 AP, you see.
Ouch.
So yeah, 4 damage on that prince. That's pretty spicy.
Nice.
Okay, these Terminators have just fired into the ruin here, and they actually gunned down 4 of your Demonettes. But the Psy Cannon was trained on the prince. We have special orders from Drago, which incidentally I haven't put down.
And where is he?
That's right, I was supposed to bring him down here.
Silly goose is lost in the warp.
Okay, we'll do it in a minute, assuming you're okay with it. Right, 3 shots. That's 2 hits. And then to wound you do need 5s here, because you're a tough cookie. That is 1 wound on the prince.
AP?
1 for a Psy Cannon.
3s.
You're loving life. Okay, right, let's address the Drago issue. I think thematically that's what he would do. He teleports to safety, joins his second in command, the captain with the Terminator, standing there in the middle of them. Does mean that he'll get a couple of pot shots off at the prince. Oh, actually, he's got his Psychic Scourge, hasn't he? Maybe I should look at trying to get that off. Oh, an 18. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put Drago here.
He's leading the
right
charge.
Next to the captain.
Yeah!
Oh, that's epic. Okay, the Stormbolter first. He opens up, and then he does a... Okay, Stormbolter, obviously not in rapid fire range. He hits you twice. But needs 6s here to wound you. No wounds. That was just a bit of pitter-patter. And now, Scourging. Okay, this is 3 shots on the prince.
Nice.
He hits you 3 times.
Unlimited power.
Okay. It's anti-demon 2+. It's 3 wounds.
Oh, right in the demon.
Now, it's -2 here, Beard.
-2.
It's -2.
Demon save. 1 goes through.
Only 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, you're 2 up save. Ooh, this is so exciting. Right, it's damage 2.
Damage 2.
Drago's taken 2
And
wounds
he's
from that
got
prince.
3
You've only got
wounds
3
left.
wounds left. Oh, no, also, you've got 4 wounds left because off camera, we shot you with the storm bolter
Oh,
and
yeah.
he did a wound,
So
this
you've got
hero.
2 wounds left.
You got 2 wounds left.
Oh, me prince.
Oh, this is getting exciting. That brings it to the Venerable Dreadnought. Last thing to fire at the prince.
Yeah.
Twin laser cannon.
Point blank.
Point blank. Now, unfortunately, this is not an actual 2-shot weapon. It's a single-shot weapon, but it is twin-linked.
Linked.
Okay, twin laser cannon. It is a hit because he hits on 2s.
What a ledge.
No, he doesn't. He hits on 3s.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, I hate to do it. I hate to do it, but these critical moments like this,
He is your lucky dreadnought.
I have to use
Does
the
deserve it.
6, come on! Oh no! Okay, we're going to move on to the Nemesis Dread Knight. I have 2d6 heavy incinerator shots point blank into your Plague Bearers.
Awesome. That's gonna stink.
4.
He's run out of Prometheum, this fella, isn't he?
He really has. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Demon save!
I kill a Plague Bearer.
Oh, I'm glad to get Bedemius with his 4-weapon runnable save.
Then we're going to do the heavy Psy Cannon.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. I hit you 4 times.
Ow, right in the Plague Bearer.
Hit you 4 times. 2's to wound, you demon scum.
Ah.
It's 3 wounds.
Right in the scum.
It's 3 wounds.
Demon save!
Kill That's 5 Plague Bearers dead. Woo! It's a charge phase. Terminators for the chaplain. Into your beasts of Nurgle. Right, well, they've definitely made
think
it.
that's done
They were
it,
5
yeah.
inches away. It's a 9. Lovely. I'm going to move them in a moment. The hero that I need, I really need to kill this prince. It's a big problem, okay?
Snivelling wretch.
Obviously, the
behind
last
me.
cannon missed because this one is going to become a Brotherhood champion.
Yeah.
He charges you. Ooh, weapon. Then I can't declare a charge on anything else. I'm outside of 12 inches. Oh, I'm getting stressed. My dreadnought. He makes it.
He's gonna be a dead note in a minute.
You're gonna die. My Terminators have made it into combat. I'm going to strike with them first.
Goodness.
Now we're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of my lucky dreadnought. I should stop calling him that, really.
Putting loads of pressure on him, he's snapping.
So let's do that first. Got all the Terminators. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Here we go.
Re-rolling the 1, re-rolling the 1.
Good roll.
Couple of 2s. Look, it's a good roll. I don't
roll,
want to
that.
alarm you, Mr. Beard. It's a good roll.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, I've got lethal hits. 2 6s. Terminators, because they've got hammer hand ability.
Yeah.
There are 2 6s. I'm going to make sure that I'm not talking rubbish. Yeah, I've got lethal hits, so that's 2 wounds.
Nice. Gets around my toughness 9.
Right, now, your toughness 9, which is bonkers.
Toughness 9.
Which means I'd wound on 5s, but with the chaplain I'll wound you on +1 to wound, so it's 4s.
Oh!
And I'm still re-rolling 1s because the Venerable Dreadnought is there.
Chaplain meta, baby!
Rolling the 1s. Okay.
Looks pretty
So
good.
that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds, Mr. Beard.
10 wounds.
That's 10 wounds.
Boy, you easily got around my toughness 9 there. Very nice. Good
I did.
combo.
That's 10 wounds.
Good combo.
Only a 5 up save.
What's the damage?
The damage is 2.
2. Okay, so how many is that? So 1, 2. So you've killed 1. 1 is dead.
Just 1?
Oh, damage 2.
I'm damaged 2.
2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6.
So he's got, one of the beasts has 1 wound left.
Yes.
The chaplain is yet to strike.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Because you regenerate all your wounds at the end of the phase.
I do.
Allow me to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
I've got 5 attacks!
5!
Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've got 5 attacks with the Crozius Arcanum. Hitting on 2s. They all hit.
Well, that's gone well. I bet he hates beasts.
Wounding on
of Nurgle, this
4s.
fella.
Oh yeah. Rerolling
Chaplain
1s.
seeing a beast of Nurgle.
He can reroll 1s.
Oh, wow.
That's only 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Yeah.
Double. Demon
No.
save!
Oh, he's dead.
No! Oh, I have deadly demise.
It's a chaplain. Come on.
I got deadly demise.
Yeah.
No, neither of them
Did have
explode.
deadly demise, right? But we killed both of them.
You did.
Yeah. The Grey Knight Venerable Dreadnought. Unfortunately, his aura doesn't affect himself because he is not infantry. I keep looking for the keyword there. I will it to be there, but it's not there. So, we hit you on 3s. Oh.
Okay.
Strength 12. Toughness?
10. 10 for Titchmarsh.
Die, Titchmarsh! That's 2 wounds.
Die, Titchmarsh.
Die!
Titchmarsh save! I passed 1.
Damage.
1 out of 2 Titchmarsh.
Damage 3.
Damage 3.
Does he regenerate all of his wounds?
He doesn't, no.
Goodness. Right, you've taken 3 wounds.
Okay.
Go and guard them somewhere else. Okay, this is the moment. This is the moment that lives on in memory.
This is very insulting what's happening
You know,
right now.
this entire generation of viewers watching this right now, this is the moment you witness this champion
Yes.
become a champion.
Yes. This is
As
why
he
we do
brings
this.
down the Demon Prince.
This is like a WWE promo.
3 attacks. 3 attacks with the blade of Katara.
Goodness.
I hit you 3 times.
Ay, ay, ay. What's his strength?
Don't worry about his strength. What's your toughness?
9.
My strength is 10. 5, 6s.
Couple of wounds?
Oh, he's wounded to try his beard.
What's the AP?
I don't want to alarm you, but if you fail a save, you're dead.
What's the AP?
Don't worry about the AP, you're stressing me
What's
out.
the AP?
I don't know.
Demon
It's fine.
save!
You're dead, he's killed you. It's minus 2 AP. It's minus 2 AP. It's a Nemesis Force weapon.
Why did you do
killed
that?
you.
Why did you do that?
Well, you join us after a bit of a calming down.
A demon prince. For goodness sake.
He's a champion.
He's an embarrassment. Do I explode? Damn it! I don't even explode.
Can you believe that? He actually killed him.
Oh.
He killed him. You must have been like reverberating from the psychic scourge of Drago, and I come up behind you and say, do that.
Yeah.
You turn,
Blade through the back.
open your neck, and then thrust through your chest.
That's pretty cool.
It's amazing. Right, you just hit me over there with Epidemius and friends. You actually
3
managed to do
wounds.
3 wounds.
Yes.
I'm now going to hit you with the sword again, as hard as I can. Hard as I can. That's 3 hits. I like it.
Nice.
Feeling good. That is 3 wounds because I'm strength 10. Didn't look like much, but it was.
Demon save!
Oh, you got 4 up invuln, haven't you? I hate those guys. Why can't you just die?
No!
They just nurgle. They're
No!
just there, flies buzzing around. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Just die.
Oh, I stink. Last bit of combat, I think.
Okay.
Titchmarsh.
Titchmarsh.
The acidic maw from Titchmarsh's companion. 1 hit. Wound you 1 up. 3. Strength 7. Yes. Minus 4.
Oh my goodness. 4+ invulnerable save. No.
Damage 3.
Ouch.
The snail just ate 1.
Okay.
Now the loping shears. I do, well, lethal bizzle, lethal hits, so 2 wounds so far, and 2 wounds in total. These are minus 2.
I save 1.
Damage 3, another one.
10. Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Shears.
Right. So I didn't get defend stronghold. Well, it's in progress.
It's ongoing.
Yeah. Overwhelming force I did get for the 5 for killing units on objectives.
Nice.
But that's it. So I've got another 5 points there. I'm doing quite well with the points.
Yes.
But you're about to potentially score, because with characters, these objectives will become empowered.
Yes.
But you do need a battle shock check for that unit.
Yes.
And I said, that might not happen. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Command phase, I've drawn investigate signals, which is fine. I also drew cleanse, which I didn't like, so I instead did my secret intel and drew teleport Homer, deployed teleport Homer. Not the best.
You can get investigate signal for 4 points.
I can, but it shuts down some of the very few units I have left.
Because I'm about 10 points ahead of you at the moment. It's
You
still
are.
very close.
It is, but you did nuke a lot of my real big assets in the last turn. You actually had a really good turn.
It was a
No
good
more
turn.
Bellicor, no more Demon Prince,
Yeah.
no more Beast of Nurgle.
Yes.
Savage.
It was savage.
I also need to do some battle shock tests.
Okay.
So for Epidemius and Pals down here, because they are battle shocked, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're okay.
Okay.
Because I'm in the shadow of chaos, I do regain D3 models as well.
It's frustrating.
Two. So two come back.
Don't like it.
Batroc over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, they're okay.
No, I think you're
not
okay.
the half strength.
Yep.
And that's
He's
it for
now
battle
by
shock.
himself, new unit, so he
Yeah.
doesn't need battle shock.
Okay, very good. Right, I've got some thinking to do with my movement. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Movement phase begins with the bloodletters, and they are off to save Demon Titchmarsh. Yay! Next, I'm going to move forwards with Celeste and the Demonettes. I might just do a investigate signal with them. Not quite decided yet, but they are in a position to do that, or charge. And finally, Rotigus turns to face his fabulous foe. He will puke on you. One bit of shooting to do, one bit of puking to do on this hero over here. Streams of brackish filth, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll be fine.
He's going to take the whole...
He is a champion of Titan.
The whole lunch.
Nope. Nope, he is a champion of Titan.
Okay. So that is 6 wounds minus 2.
What is it? So all I need is 6 4-up saves.
That's all you need.
Oh, my champion of Titan!
Melted in my brackish filth.
Oh, that's mean.
Charges.
All right.
Celeste and friends are going to charge into the Dread Knight, which
Yes,
they
you
do. The Bloodletters are going to attempt to charge into the Dreadnought and into the Terminators.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
6, 7, 8. That should do the trick, I think. I'll measure that in a second. Okay. And then everyone's favourite Rotigus is going to charge into Drago and the Terminators.
Yes.
A 5. A 5? No! Rotigus, you melon. I have to.
Do you want to say over here as well that you would have just charged the Dreadnought? I don't know. Oh, you'll be fine.
On a 9, yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Wrap around a bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to. Otherwise, you're going to kill him in the next turn.
Okay, so using the CP to reroll a charge. That'll do it. Nice.
Rotigus, pukey boy. The Demonettes have bounced, as expected.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Celeste is now going to strike for the first time. We're going to start with the Scourging Whip, first of all. Just to kick things off nicely. I can re-roll hits because we're on an objective, which is what the Demonette's given. Lovely, and it will be 6s to wound you with the whip, of which I make absolutely
Little tickler.
none. We then have the Axe of Dominion.
That sounds unpleasant.
Yes. Re-rolling because of the, yes. No, this is 3s to hit you actually with the Axe. Strength 7, so still 5s to wound. It is only the 1 wound. This is going to be minus 2.
No special abilities or anything?
No.
I fail.
Okay, it's damage 3.
Oof. Okay.
Gink. Bloodletters.
Yes.
I've got 2 of them into the Terminators and 3 into the Dreadnought because of the size of the base of Titchmarsh.
Sure.
Couldn't get too many in. So into the Terminators first of all. I do hit you 3 times. I'll be wounding you on 4s because they're strength 5. I am re-rolling 1s to wound.
Oh no. All right, so
Twos
no
don't
wounds
help
on
me.
the Terminators.
No.
Okay.
Into the Dreadnought. The lucky Dreadnought.
Hey.
Oh no, it's all gone horribly.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I'll be wounding you on 5s.
Got in the 1?
Re-rolling.
No.
We'll move on.
Okay. Okay.
Rotigus.
Rotigus, you say?
Yes. The Virulent Blessing's been placed upon the brow of Drago.
Oh.
So I'm now damage 4 with my Gnarl Rod.
But you're hitting the Terminators, right?
No. Not today! Die! I've hit you all the times. Lethal hit. So we've got 1 wound so far. We wounded you. Strength 8. So it's
I'm toughness 5, so it's 3s then.
3s to wound.
Okay. So it's 4 wounds in total.
4 wounds. This will be at minus 3.
Drago will live. Drago will live. He saves 3. Damage.
4.
Oh gosh, that would have been
Nearly got
nasty. Oh, he's still alive though. Right, it's Terminators then.
Yes.
I'm going to do the Chaplain and this Terminator into your Bloodletters, because that's what they can do. And the other two Terminators have to hit Slimix.
Okay.
So let's do the Chaplain first into the Bloodletters.
Come on, Chappie.
Come on! Oh, he drops 2 hits. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh no, he's re-rolling 1s because the Venerable Dreadnought.
Ah,
He hits you
there you
5 times. Toughness on a Bloodletter.
4.
Okay, so it's 3s re-rolling 1s. He wounds you 5 times.
Oh.
Chaplain powered up.
Demon save.
He kills 2.
Kills 2.
Okay, then we've got 4 attacks from a regular Terminator. I don't have lethal hits now because of I've not charged, so no hammer hand.
Yes.
I've re-rolled the 1s, so I've killed 2 Bloodletters so far. That's another 3 wounds.
3 more wounds. Demon save. 2 more dead.
Right, so I've killed 4 Bloodletters.
Yes.
Then we have 8 attacks on Slimix himself.
Oh no.
8 attacks. Re-rolling the 1. Okay. Then it will be, because your toughness is something silly, right?
Toughness 10.
Yeah, so 5's to wound. Re-rolling
What was
1.
with the Chaplain?
Oh, it's 4. Yes, I still get the +1 to wound.
Didn't even need it.
Didn't even need it. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Oh, actually, I would have been wounding those Bloodletters on 2. Doesn't matter though.
Demon save. Oh. I passed 2 of them.
Okay, that's 4 damage though.
4 damage.
He's 4, 5, 6. He's only got 3 wounds left.
No.
Ooh,
Climax. Titchmarsh.
your Noble Boy's just stuffed up my Dread Knights. He actually did quite a few wounds. I've only got 3 wounds left.
Yeah, degraded.
Epidemius and the Blade Bearers. Okay, I'm just going to do the Venerable Dreadnought now into your Fort. Alan Titchmarsh.
Titchmarsh.
Alan Titchmarsh. That's 4 hits. The Dreadnought close combat weapon. He cannot re-roll ones for himself because he is not infantry. Strength 12, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Titchmarsh. Oh.
Oh, that's 6 damage. Titchmarsh is.
You cracked my shell.
He's gardened his
You
last
meanie?
garden. Yes, your lawn got mowed. Right, Terminators have just struck Rotigus. I did get 4 wounds through, but you made all 4 of your 4 happy vulnerables. Now I'm going to do the captain of the squad. Okay, so he's got 4 attacks as well. He's on 2s, he's got sustained hits. That becomes 4 hits, basically.
Sustained.
Okay, sustained. He doesn't wound you. Doesn't wound you. Okay. Oh no, he's got. We can re-roll the wound roll.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, focus mind. I do wound you once.
Oh, 1 wound.
You get a wound.
Demon save.
No, you're not. Okay, it's down to Drago. It's down to Drago. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2. I hit you all the time.
Oh, Drago, leave me alone, please.
Anti-demon 2.
No.
I wound you. I wound you 5 times.
5 times.
5 wounds with my anti-demon 2.
Demon save.
2 go
2
through.
go
He's still
through.
rolling hot on those saves. That's 6 damage though.
Okay.
That's 6 damage on Rotigus. He's got 10 wounds left.
Halved. That's the end of my turn. Didn't necessarily go to plan. I didn't get any of my secondaries because they're a bit pants. So I'm going to get rid of deploy teleport Homer.
Okay.
And get a command point and then just hope for better cards next time.
Okay. My turn for Beard.
Yes.
So I am in the lead,
Yes, but quite considerably.
and I've just gotten 2 humdingers.
Yeah, you have.
Capture enemy outpost and bring it down. Well, Rotigus is my target.
Is he?
Yeah. I obviously didn't get defense enemy strongholds, defense strongholds, so that's gone. My second CP, I wonder what I might spend that on. I'll have a little think about it. Who knows? Then, I'm going to basically remain in combat with you.
Okay.
Okay? It does mean, however, that you will get to strike first.
Yes.
So that is an issue.
Could be.
Okay? Because there's not really much I can do to stop you attacking first with a certain model. But I will get to do some shooting. Okay, I've done my movement, I've done some shooting.
Yes.
I've actually killed 3 of the Plague Bearers with the Dread Knight.
Yes.
I've wiped out the Bloodletters because the Terminators weren't in combat anymore
Yeah.
with the way casualties were removed. The Venerable Dreadnought just fell back and these Terminators shot the rest of you off. So the Bloodletters are dead. Okay? It's now time for the charge.
Yeah.
Terminators and the Chaplain into Celeste and the Demon.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, they make it.
Nice. Very
I
nice.
need it. Okay. That's it. That's my charge phase done. It's fighting next. Okay, fight phase. The Terminators are striking first.
Yes.
I've got 3 of them into the Demonette. Let's do that. We are hitting on throws. We do have lethal hits, but we didn't get any of those. Hi. Toughness for the Demonette 3.
Toughness 3.
2. Oh, 3 ones. That's 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Demon save. 4 dead. 4 dead.
Then we have the Chaplain. That's
Cheeky
right.
Chaplain.
We've got a cheeky Chaplain here. He's got the 5 attacks. Hit you. He hits you 4 times. Oh, he does get sustained hits because he's part of the unit. Oh no, it's auto wounds rather. Sorry, lethal hits. That's 2 wounds, and then to wound you. That is 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Demon save. You killed the other 2.
Demonettes. Okay, so is that all the Demonettes
All the
wiped?
Demonettes are dead. Rotiger.
Okay.
Once again, let's see if we can finally bring down Mr. Drago. Well, I have wounded you once with my lethal hits. That's nice. It'd be 3s to wound you.
Just 3.
3 wounds. 3 wounds. You got 3 wounds left?
All 4s. No, he's dead!
Oh, he's super dead.
Okay, Dread Knight into the Noble Demons, hitting on 4s because I'm degraded. That is 4 hits.
Oh!
2s, that's 4 wounds.
Oh my goodness. Epidemia save.
Wounds. Kills 2. That's
No!
all the Plague Bearers.
No! Celeste. I've done my whip and funnily enough didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The axe into your...
Oh, 2 misses.
Into your thingy. I'm hitting on 3s, yeah. I'm hitting on 3s. 5s to wound.
No wounds. Oh, that's massive.
Oh no!
Take that objective back. Okay, this is it.
Could be a problem.
Terminators into Roticus. If they bring him down, that will really reduce your scoring ability.
Yeah. As much as it already is, yes.
If I don't, he'll probably kill them and you might get full primary next couple of turns. Right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. All of the attacks, 2 CP on Radiant Strike, but I need 6s to win. I have got sustained hits. Yeah. So hitting you on 3s. 6s. Oh, that's nice. 6s are sustained hits. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sustained hits. So I'll put 5 more hits back in the pool.
Okay.
Okay. 6s to wound. A mortal wound. Damage 2. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 mortal wounds on Roticus.
Is Roticus melting into the ground?
Well, that ends my turn.
It does.
I would have consolidated back to the objective. I already have a model within 3 anyway. But I get capture enemy outpost because that was yours. For 8 points.
Yeah.
And I got bring it down for 4 points.
Yeah, we both got Catch Me Outpost actually in this game. Yeah. It's a really good one to draw.
It is.
Yeah. Well, that leaves me with 2 models left.
It does.
Which is a bit of a problem. Yes. Yeah. Even with the old Gambit deck, it's difficult as it is with Gambit. Yes. Okay. Well, I think based on that, if I had Roticus still alive, he probably would have cleaved his way through the Terminators over there. Yeah. But I think with
and because they're characters, you can get up to 6 points for each objective on the primary by empowering in No Man's Land. So
yeah. I mean, these 2 are very much stuck at the moment, and they can't sort of. He's very slow, Epidemius. Celeste is quick enough, but is very stuck at the moment with all of the Terminators there. So I think for now, it's a Grey Knight's victory.
What a game.
Well played.
No. What played to you?
Very good. I mean, the Demons are very interesting.
They are really interesting. You get quite a lot for your points.
But they die fast.
They do.
They die very, very fast.
They do.
I think there's some interesting like mono builds you could do with like Nurgle and Slanesh and things like that. Yeah, I wanted to sort of like do a bit of a mix and use lots of different things. I've got some interesting ideas with some Nurgle units, which I could try next time. But the Demons are pretty fun.
Yeah,
They're good.
They're fun to play as well. I also feel that Grey Knights aren't as oppressive against them as they've been in previous editions.
Oh, it's not like it was, no.
Could have very easily won that game with a couple of clutch rolls here or there.
Yeah, I got stung with a few secondary draws, but that's the way it goes.
That's because again, if the points were a bit more closer now, it would be worth continuing.
Yeah, Drago and that hero captain of yours.
Yeah, the hero.
Well, now he's a
I
captain.
mean, again, if the that was clutch for me.
Yeah.
She would have had another prince.
Yeah.
I think you might have even won it then.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness.
It was a good game.
Well, thank you for the game, Mr. Beard.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. We hope that you bosses enjoyed that. We've got plenty more of this good stuff on demand. Come check us out. TabletopTactics.tv, baby! Till next time, I've been Lawrence. You've been the Beard. And our loyal servo Skull, the Bard. Goodbye for now.
Bye! Demon save! 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 Double! Demon save! Demon save! Demon save! Demon save! Two more. Demon save! Demon save! Demon save! Demon save! Demon save! Demon save! You looking forward to me doing this all game?